Hi there, join the Grand AI Tournament. What is this and what do I mean with that? Now, you sure like to create some empires if you see this, and I do too. What I like more is having an AI time-lapse, not an anonymous one, an AI time-lapse with all user-created empires pitted against each other. And if we have enough people, we'll make a couple of galaxies running a couple of time lapses, and we'll make a really, really big tournament or league out of it. So, want to start this now, and I'll tell you what I need from you if you want to participate and maybe win the tournament. Because I myself, I'm not going to participate, I'm just going to be the moderator, I'm going to show them. I've had experience with that, creating a Let's Play with over 80 user empires that I got. But the problem with that was that the user empires weren't in the spotlight as much as I'd like them to be. Now you're all in the spotlight. Now you're the stars. Create an empire. Up to 3 empires will be allowed to participate. And include your online alias in the description, so I know when I'm talking about the empire who made the empire, right? You want to be mentioned. And there's also a tutorial on how to send me the empire that is going to be at the end of the video. Now, and it's also in the description below. So now, how will this tournament be? It will be every 50 in-game years, depending on the power position you're in the game. I'll give points to your empire. Like if you're always at the top, you'll get most points. I haven't figured out how many points yet. This is all the details. It's the details that will come later. But this is the celebration of the great AI tournament. So you'll also get victory points. When your empire wins the galaxy, it will get extra victory points. If it wins in a federation, the victory points will be split among the federation members, of course. And yeah, there's that. So, if we have multiple galaxies, I expect there to be multiple galaxies. We'll have standard size, standard settings galaxies, but we'll have no fallen empires and no crises, because we all really want the pure AI against each other. Not that much dependent on luck. It is dependent on luck a little bit, but we don't want it to be overly dependent on luck. If there's a crisis spawning nearby, of course, that empire's screwed first. So, we want the empires to shine, your empires. All victory conditions will be on. You'll get the score points, as I said. You'll get the victory points. They'll be added together. If your empire is in a good position, it will go to the next round. If we have a lot of galaxies, there will be other rounds to make a KO tournament. Then how is the deadline? How is the registration? For now, there will be a rolling registration. Up until, I think, mid-March, we'll have that rolling registration. So you can submit empires. Please, what I want from you, other than the empires, please share this with your friends, whoever could be interested in that. Share it with them. It should be out of proportion. I've prepared some old machines also from friends. I can have some computing time to be able to, if it is necessary, time-lapse multiple galaxies at once. So there will be room for everyone who wants to participate. And we want to make this as big as possible because it's exciting. I've also written to Paradox in the hope that they maybe will sponsor it. And we can get some, maybe, I don't know, Paradox Plaza prices. That would be fitting, right? I'd love that. I'll also make some prizes of the income that these videos might generate on YouTube. But don't get your hopes high. you don't get very much from YouTube videos, from the advertisements you get. It's not very much. It's really, yeah. I always say you can maybe live from a channel if you do it very good and if you have 150,000 subscribers or something like that. And then only you alone can live from that channel. So don't expect too much from that, but I'll reinvest it, so to say. I'll make some prizes, because I think if we make such a grand tournament, the prize at the end would be fine. And so the last rolling registrations will come in, like, I think mid-March or something. And then the goal is that we have a complete winner at the end of March, and then we can start another season. If people like it, we'll start another season and another season. So you can be in the first season. You can be the pioneer of this, if you want, so Stellaris Fantasy League that we are going to start here. And I'd love very much for you to participate in it and to share this to everyone who you think would be interested, your friends, maybe some forums you're in, everything like that would be very, very welcome. So we can make this a great fun together. So let's now go to the tutorial on how to do this and how to mail me and where to mail me. You'll be able to mail me on the email and on Discord as well. I've opened Discord just for this, and this is in the description below. I've put the complete description, or you can just watch the video and I'll give you like a description there with some points and what you have to do. It's quite easy, but you have to know how to do it or you will search forever. So thank you, and let's continue to the next step of this. Alright, so here it goes. How to submit the empires. First you need to create an empire in Stellaris and include your online alias in the description so I can talk about it. I talk about your empire, so I know whose empire it is, even if I'm in-game, not only from my files or what. So then, it is located in the following folders. I've put them down here. The most common is probably Windows, is on C, users, then your username, then documents, then Paradox Interactive, then Stellaris. And there's a file then that's called user empire designs.txt or just user empire designs. It's a text file. Double click on it. It should automatically open with your text editor. Then you should press Ctrl and F to open up the search window. Then search for your empire's name. Like, just search for part of it. You don't need the full name. Then you'll see a data entry of your empire, where, like, when you have pressed enter and the search function brings you there. It starts with its name in hyphens, and then that kind of fancy bracket opens. You should select it all until the last bracket closes and before the next empire begins with the hyphens and the name. Okay. Then, of course, copy, Control and C. Once it's selected, and Control and V to paste it into email or Discord message that you send to me. So this is all you need to do. So I can just copy paste it into my own empires that I'm making specifically for this tournament. And yeah, I don't have to sit there like for 15 minutes trying to figure out which portrait picture I'm going to click. Then it would be pointless doing that. And if you do it like that, I'll be very happy, and you'll be very happy, because I'll have everything there as you designed it, and I'll be very happy that I need just like a minute or something per empire. So if I get 500 empires or something in time, that may be possible, then I'll still have a manageable amount of time and not 100 hours. So, that said, there is no real hard deadline. You can join any time. I'll continue this. It will be a continuing thing once we have enough empires, let's say 40 or 60 or 80. I'll open a few galaxies. These galaxies will be played out. Then we'll have KO galaxies with the winners. And these will be pitted against each other. And continuing this until we have a final galaxy of, I'll probably use large galaxy. So we'll probably have 18 empires or something. And these 18 empires will battle out the winner or the winners if a federation wins. And yeah, then we'll have the winner of the first session tournament, if you want to say so. So probably, if people like it, we'll make another tournament, and another, and another. And you can resubmit your empires then if you like them, or you can submit new ones. And the idea is that you can, I'll try to make a statistic for your empires. Like collect how many rounds you were in the tournament and what was your score. Like, and then, yeah, you get feedback that way. Maybe we'll even make a rating system or something like that. But I'll have to look into something that is easy for me to implement to do that. And yeah, I think it will be fun if you like creating empires and I know a lot of people like watching the time lapses. And what can be better than watching a competitive time lapse? At least for me, that's coming from someone who really likes competitiveness and kind of likes time lapses, but only with the competitiveness added. It's interesting for me to watch these time lapses play out. I think it's very interesting to see which empires do good, which empires do bad, and you can like always say, hey, this is my empire, come on, show it to these others, to these other AIs. Oh no, and then finally you win or something like that. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out. See you on the channel.